Welcome to lesson 023 of Online School of Entrepreneurship. I am Dr. Kirian Mfam. In today's lecture, we will dwell on the strategies and tactics to improve a business. Upon completion of this lecture, our audience will be able to 1. Improve their businesses by thinking big. 2. Improve their businesses by creating new markets. And 3. Improve their businesses by working on their business, not in their business. Strategy number 1 to improve a business. Think big. Benjamin E. Mays, a minister, educator, scholar, and social activist, once said, "It must be borne in mind that the strategy in life doesn't lie in not reaching your goal. The tragedy lies in having no goal to reach. It is not a disgrace not to reach the stars, but it is a disgrace to have no stars to reach for. Not failure, but low aim is sin." 2 types of business failure. A business can fail in 2 ways. 1, not surviving beyond its start, and 2, not reaching its full potential. While shutdowns receive the most attention, failure to reach full potential is much more catastrophic. On the other hand, measuring and understanding why so many businesses fail in the traditional sense is relatively easy. Some of the reasons for failure include undercapitalization, overexpansion, poor planning, and a declining market. On the other hand, measuring and understanding why a business fails to maximize its potential is quite difficult. Instead of flattering business owners who have reached a certain number of years, the goal should be to challenge and to help solid businesses ascend to the next level, that is, to think big. The phrase "think big" is ubiquitous. Apparently, we have an epidemic of small thinkers, and we must be cured of this contagious inability to think big. Despite its popularity and ascendancy to pop culture status, the saying has no clear meaning, especially as it relates to business. In business, thinking big simply means pursuing your ideas that maximize the scope of your potential. Likewise, it can mean pursuing ideas that have maximum impact in the world. Despite its simple definition, thinking big is difficult to do for many reasons. But if you are aware of the obstacles, you can avoid them altogether. The main obstacles to thinking big are: 1, inability to outgrow your environment. 2, many entrepreneurs lack the motivation to pursue big ideas. 3, several entrepreneurs lack the self-confidence to think big. And 4, entrepreneurs often lack the diversity and expertise of influencers required to think and eventually to execute in a big way. Strategy number 2 to improve a business: create new markets. Henry Ford, founder of Ford Motor Company, once said, "If I had asked people what they wanted, they would have said faster horses." The 2 kinds of entrepreneurs are those who create markets and those who do not. On the other hand, the entrepreneur who creates markets is considered a revolutionary. On the other hand, the entrepreneur who competes in well-established markets is considered ordinary. Both approaches can lead to success in business, but research indicates that the creative entrepreneur has a better strategic position. Blue Ocean Strategy, a best-selling business book, makes a cogent argument that creating new markets, known as blue oceans, is better than competing in overcrowded industries, known as red oceans. The authors, W. Chen Kim and Renee Mobong, studied 150 strategic moves spanning more than 100 years and 30 industries for their book. They also looked at 108 companies that launched new businesses to quantify the impact on revenue growth and profits of creating blue oceans. Kim and Mobong's findings are remarkable, as shown. They found that 86% of the launches were land extensions, that is, incremental improvements within the red ocean of existing market space. Yet, they accounted for only 62% of total revenues and a mere 39% of total profits. The remaining 14% of the launches were aimed at creating blue oceans. They generated 38% of total revenues and 61% of total profits. Which kind of entrepreneur are you? If you have a blue ocean, you are on your way to tremendous success. However, if you are competing in a red ocean, it's time to adopt strategies to spawn innovation, leading your company to significant profits and to a sustainable competitive advantage. Strategy number 3, to improve a business. Work on your business, not in your business. Michael Gerber, the author of the E-Myth, once said, if your business depends on you, you don't own a business, you have a job. Until an entrepreneur's company runs without the founder, that person is just self-employed, the lowest rung in the hierarchy of entrepreneurs. The unfortunate reality for millions of entrepreneurs is that their business depends on them way too much. You know the type, and perhaps that type describes you. They are often overwhelmed with their business, doing everything from their own taxes to taking out the trash. They work non-stop, not because they want to, but because they have to. They may act as though they have a team that takes care of everything, but they don't. It's all just a facade. The harsh reality is that if they were hit by a boss and died, their business will die too. Just because you have the ability to assume a crucial role in your business doesn't mean you should. Before you even start your business, focus on planning how to get rid of yourself, especially if the business is service-oriented and you are the one serving. This outlook is absolutely imperative because once the business gets going, you won't have time to dedicate to planning when work piles up. You naturally will give up priority to serving clients and generating revenue rather than planning your replacement. Finding quality people to fill all important roles puts you in the frame of mind of running a business. In this mode, you are really an entrepreneur, and that's what it is all about. Once you have successfully eliminated the dependency of your business on you, and the process won't be quick and easy, you can focus on growing your business or even moving on to your next venture. It happens time after time. Entrepreneurs start a company hoping to be free from the tyranny and demands of a regular job. And before long, they are weary from having to do everything for their business. In fact, many are miserable. Either they failed to extricate themselves before it became really difficult to do so, or they just can't seem to let go and get away. If you desire to pass the primary level of self-employment and reach the upper echelons of entrepreneurship, learn to delegate quickly. Otherwise, your chances of growth are limited significantly. If you want guaranteed limited growth, you might as well get a job. In the course of this lecture, and in line with our instructional objectives, we were able to 1. Ensure that our audience know how to improve their businesses by thinking big. 2. Ensure that our audience will be able to improve their businesses by creating new markets. And 3. Ensure that our audience will have the ability to grow their businesses by working on their businesses, not in their business. If you have any difficulty in understanding the topic on entrepreneurship, do please send us a message on Facebook so we can research and help you out. Go to our Facebook page, Online School of Entrepreneurship, and study entrepreneurship at no cost. Please support us by 1. Following us on our Facebook page, Online School of Entrepreneurship. 2. Subscribing to our YouTube channel, Entrepreneurship Teacher. And 3. Liking, commenting, and sharing our posts. Thank you, and see you in our next lecture.